coming at you with a video, and it says in the title, 4 seasons, 1 goal, F1 career mode introduction, new F1 career mode introduction. We're going back to F1 20 to do 4 seasons on F1 24 on F1 20, and this is how I'm going to lay it out. On F1 24, this team is no longer what they were on the game itself. They're now called Visa Cash App Red Bull, and I'm not a big fan of that. So what we're gonna do is, for 2 seasons, we're gonna race with Scuderia AlphaTauri, which is the little brother to Red Bull. So we're gonna race 2 seasons. Pierre Gasly is going to be my teammate for the 2 seasons with AlphaTauri. And then the final 2 seasons, we're going to move to Red Bull. And what we're going to try to do with AlphaTauri, for the first season, we're just going to try to build them, maybe get a couple of podiums, maybe at least try to get me and Pierre to finish at least somewheres in the top 5, maybe towards the end, possibly be competing with BWT, Ferrari, and somewheres in that area. Right now, we're in the middle with Renault and McLaren, so we're going to try to bypass them by the midway point, and hopefully we're up there competing with Ferrari and BWT Racing Point, which was called Force India back in the day, but they're not that anymore. Now they're called Alpine. So for 2 seasons, the first season, like I said, it's just going to be like a build to get this team to be a good team and build them up as quick as we can. Season 2, we're going to try to get more podiums, but also kind of try to reach the competition with Mercedes, because the W11 was the dominant car back then, and Red Bull was just starting to become a really good team. So we're going to try to put our focus on the final season to compete, maybe get some podiums, maybe finish in the top 5 in the point standings. And then season 3, we're going to promote myself to Red Bull and be Max's teammate, and see if me and Max can do well as teammates. That would be the first goal. And then the second goal is see if not one or both of us could race Mercedes and beat Valtteri Bottas and Lewis Hamilton in a championship bout in the 3rd season. The 4th season is just to get us to be the best Red Bull team that we could possibly be, and still compete with Mercedes, but beat them outright. And also in the Red Bull goal is, can me and Max stay put as teammates, and technically not Christian. Now Christian Horner's not there anymore, but Christian Horner was the team principal and race engineer and all that crap for Red Bull back on these games. So can me and Max, when I get to Red Bull, can me and Max stay put and get along without fighting and having our moments? Now, every time I've gone to Red Bull, I've gotten screwed. So this is the storyline where I'm going to start out for Scuderia AlphaTauri, the little brother to Big Brother, which is Red Bull. They're both the Red Bull teams, but I actually like how it was in this game compared to F1 24. So we're still going to work on my career mode on F1 24, but I want to kind of run an old school F1 game and run with Scuderia AlphaTauri and then move to Red Bull. I'm a big fan of Ferrari, but I also like Red Bull because one of my other favorite drivers, Sebastian Vettel, raced for Red Bull. So that's kind of another reason why I want to try this project out and see maybe where it turns out in 4 seasons. It's not going to be 10 seasons long. This is maybe, like I said, going to be about 4 seasons. First season is just to rebuild Scuderia AlphaTauri in the R&D department. Second season is hopefully me and Pierre can finish at least inside the top 5 and some podiums after going into season 2. Season 3 is being promoted to Red Bull, and can me and Max get along in those 2 seasons and compete with Mercedes and possibly knock Mercedes off the top spot going into season 3 and ending at season 3, and then can me and Max dominate and make it a really good run for the final season with season 4. So that's the goal for this career mode. I hope everybody tunes into this career mode. It should be a little fun little project. It should not take that long. I'm hoping it goes quick. We will see, but I want to say it should go ratherly smooth. I kind of had the AI level down to like 75 for right now, until we can kind of work on getting this team to be a little bit better, and just kind of make it a little bit more fun. And again, I want to remind everybody for this, everything that I do on these streams is not meant to be serious. This is just for all fun and entertainment. This is for all you guys just to enjoy for yourselves. So be sure to check this out. My F1 24 career is still going to be underway. And the only reason why I want to do this, guys, is I really miss doing these career modes on F1. And I miss being in the F1 seat anyways. So, I'm glad that everybody got the chance to see that poll. I had a couple of people vote yes, so I'm going to continue my career on F1 24. And then this is just going to be a small little project to start out in Scuderia AlphaTauri, the little brother to big brother Red Bull, and then move to Red Bull and finish my final 2 seasons with Red Bull. And then from there, we're going to just kind of work on a couple of other projects as we go along. Keep track of my community tab, ladies and gentlemen. That will kind of tell you what I have planned for everything. New series that are coming out. Also, ladies and gentlemen, the rewinds on F1, I don't think I'm going to do them. When I first did the first race with Schumacher's 04 car, nobody really tuned in. And I kind of made a community post about it that I'm running the car because it's not a mod. So I can't mod it to make Schumacher be in the car, and I'm not going to create like a custom Michael Schumacher. That would be a little really crazy kind of thing to do. So they might be out unless someone comes back and says, yeah, continue doing them, whatever the case may be. But we have other racing projects in the making other than this in my career mode. We have the rewinds on NASCAR Heat 5 that I'm working on. GT7 is sort of going to make its way back in. Power Wash Simulator is going to finally make a return. Fishing Planet's always on my list. And then, we have my sports streams that I'm working on other than 2K right now. That's going to be on hold. The Yankees franchise is going to be on hold for right now until I get done with my Road to the Show. And then we have some spooky streams that I'm going to work on. And then a few streams I'm going to be messing around on Black Ops 2 Zombies with a friend of mine that is streaming now on GTA 5. Go check him out. I have him up on my community tab. Check out Ninjello. He's a really cool guy. He's pretty laid back for who he is. I met him back in my Wreckfest days with him. I ran in a league with him years ago. Really nice dude. Go check him out. Go check his contact out. He's trying to get to 1K subscribers, so hit him up, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace.